Hi guys, this is Creatography Live. This is Andreas. Today we're going to be doing some sharpening, some very basic sharpening in Lightroom. It was requested after I did the Photoshop 3 sharpenings that we were doing. And most people, well, a lot of people said that they don't use Photoshop for their editing their photos and sharpening in there. So I thought I'd do the same thing basic as what we do in Camera Raw, but we're going to do it in Lightroom. So you can see from this image here, which is being given to me from Hollyana Photography. She does newborn photography herself. This is another one of her lovely images that we've got here. And we can already see that she's done a great job. The image is nice and sharp. So she's got everything already spot on in that area. So you should be able to see how sharp this image is with the preview and even in this YouTube video. So your images, you should be trying to aim for something like this sharpness wise. So basically we're going to get started now. I already started to do some sharpening, so what I'll do is I'll turn it down. Once you've imported your images, on your right hand side of your toolbar down here, you're going to scroll straight the way down to where it says detail. And we're going to do the same method. So we're going to hold the Alt key. So you have to start, but with the difference with Lightroom and Camera Raw is you have to actually start moving your sharpening slider, so your amount, to the right before the other three underneath light up. So I'm going to keep my finger on Alt and I'm going to start to slide to the right, and you can see we get the same effect. Actually, let me focus this on the eye. Here we go, so I can see how sharp the eye is going to be. So I'll be looking at the eyelashes here, the contrast between the eyelashes and the skin. So you can see if I go all the way to the right, you can see it's introducing noise. So I'm going to go, for me, normally about 20–40%, something like that. That's fine. Then on the radius, I'll do the same. So as you can see here, if I go too far to the right, that's going to be way too much. Too far to the left, it will just still be soft. It won't sharpen anything up. So you want to go just enough so that you can see strong contrast in the areas that you want sharpened. So if you look where I'm aiming for, it's the eyelashes. So I'll wait till they're just dark enough, and you'll get a little bit of the texture back here in the eyelid itself. Now detail wise, it's the same, but these are going to be fine details. So if you look, if we go up, we're not really getting much in the eyelashes anymore. We're getting more in the skin. So I always drop that back down and then work my way up, just to find a compromise between the eyelashes and the skin tone, the skin texture. And masking wise, it's going to work the same. So we can see the large preview on the left here. So look, we don't need any of that. So any of this area, we don't need that sharpened. We don't need the out of focus areas sharpened. So we're just going to work it towards the right a bit more, and you can see the baby's back is not really going to be sharpened. That's fine. Let's have a nice look. That's looking really good, if you can see. Now we can use noise reduction if you really wanted to. It's the same principle. Let me go to an area where you can actually see what it's going to do. If I take it to the right, can you see, if you look here with the little hat that the baby's got on, if I go too much, it'll even soften that down. So you don't want that. I mean, there's not too much noise anyway, as we've got a grey background. So I'll always pull that up just a tad. And as you can see, we have a really nice sharp image. Really nice. Now when it comes to exporting it, there are a few ways of doing this. So what I do is, if I'm going to export, what I end up doing, I'll go into my image, I will right click, I'll go to export, click export again. Then you can pick your folder, wherever it is you want it to go. So let's say I'm just going to shove this on the desktop. There we go. and I'll just call it, Holly. Oh, if I could spell. Holly. Holly 111. Oh, I didn't pick a folder, did I? There we go. That's fine. And we go to image sizing. Now this is the bit you have to do. So we want to click don't enlarge because we're not going to enlarge it. We're actually going to reduce. So we can go on, you can choose long edge if you want to. This is what I was saying before. You can have it along the long edge. You will either pick 960 pixels or 2048. So for this one, we're going to pick 2048. You can keep the resolution there. Sometimes I reduce my resolution. It depends the reason. Sometimes I reduce my resolution to about 100 pixels, and that's just basically more for copyright purposes, because if somebody did nick it, it's a lot harder for them to enlarge it when there's not enough pixels in there, compared to if you did the same thing and it had 300 pixel density. You can still get away with enlarging it quite a bit if somebody wanted to use it. So that's what we've done. We've gone to 2048, and you can do sharpen. You can do sharpen for screen. Okay. You don't here. This is try and error, but I normally keep mine on standard because we've done a good sharpening job as it is. And I'm going to just do export. And then I will find my folder where I decided to put it. There we go. Now this is our image. Still nice and sharp, and I'll be uploading this. But now you've got a very basic idea how to just do some sharpening in Lightroom and how to export it. And I hope this really helps. It should do fine when you start uploading it with those methods to Facebook. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this, again, please subscribe, give me a like. Any other suggestions or comments, please just leave them below. And I'll see you around till next time. Bye-bye.